Prepare for battle.
Maybe they can. I mean, it is a MEDUSA, so it's not just the MEDUSA. They also got the ET. I don't know. I think Liquid has a pretty cool lineup. They're doing some weird lane swapping.
That's the interesting part that's happening here, right? Like was this a deal breaker? Is this why they desperately want Miracle in this mid lane? Because Mars is that good on the laner against the MEDUSA? Because I feel like it would have been maybe better to have gone with that solo XP as a Death Prophet in this game.
I mean, DP is pretty good against Mars, and I think MEDUSA is not amazing against Mars. Just you can't really harass him too much. The Bulwark, he's okay even without too much mana. He's gonna be a-okay, I think. The lane swapping, it's kind of. I think it could be fine pretty cool for Liquid. I also expect them to do quite okay up in this top lane.
Yeah, I can see that, right? Especially when you think about where all this extra XP is now going to go, right? One side's going to have a high-level MEDUSA, the other's going to have a high-level Mars. We've seen what Mars can do when they have an advantage over their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, giving Foxy this sort of extra levels, it's going to be interesting to see what he pull off here.
I love the way you just keep trying to screw Miracle CS as well with the Bulwark. You just can't do anything. That's what I love about this hero against range heroes. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, he's doing a good job so far, being a nuisance.
One thing I haven't seen yet is whether the split shot gets screwed over by Bulwark as well. Because in theory it should, because for example, like multi-shot towers will redirect to Bulwark. But so if that works, he could actually just completely screw Miracle out of farming in this lane entirely.
It might be true. I got quite cool here.
Everyone is low. Just look at all the supports. Hero TP? Oh no! Oh, that was not the move. That was definitely not the smooth move. That's how you TP out, says Tiger. Because he's able to escape back to base.
It's a very nice start to the lane. Liquid.
Walker Shane. At least Kuro has boots, so it's not going to be the slowest time to ride back in the lane. Top GH, he hasn't got much of a chance to pressure yet. This is his first real opportunity, because last time he was forced down to about 10 HP under his own tower. The question is whether you can really do much in the first few minutes, because you aren't laning with a Night Stalker, right? That's always the downside to a Night Stalker pick, is those first 5 minutes can feel rough.
Yeah, those first 5 minutes, you're Daywalker.
Not even the
can't really play much.
And then usually ET's that type of hero that by level 3 he wants to be just, you know, pummeling people's faces in with his stable gun, right?
Yeah, I do expect this lane to get pretty dicey though. Once you get the 5-minute mark hits, it's gonna be pretty scary for them to stay.
Especially Insania, it feels like if he steps up, just for a moment, they could easily rip his face off.
Yeah, I feel like either hero could be.
Now, this is interesting. Despite Boxy's shenanigans in the first few waves, there is a clear winner in this mid lane already in terms of CS, and it is not the Mars.
Yeah, Miracle. But those old mid laner kills still in the...
They never go away.
He's doing a good job at harassing with this.
Yeah. Nope. That's the tough part. So with the runes coming up, it's nothing of value to either of them. It's just a crappy Illy rune. If Foxy had his bottle, it would at least be somewhat valuable. The rotation from Tiger. I'm not really sure what the grand plan is here. A lot of damage there. Holy crap! Alright, that was the plan. That spear done more than you would have thought. Not enough to kill Miracle though.
A Miracle, he walked into the first mace and then he got scared into the second one. It's gonna be fine. Another snake thrown out. Sent some region out. Yeah, Tiger still kind of lurking around this day. He wants to do something good again.
Foxy got the spear through. It's enough. The second bramble is enough to finish him off, even if it is end level 1. Nicely done. Liquid.
Yeah, Tiger making a lot of things happen, both the previous game and the start of this one. Foxy gonna stack up this camp, get the bounty rune.
Radiant are scanning.
In a very nice position. Also, you can see already Kuiper is sort of a clear winner so far of this.
Yeah, 2.6k. I mean, that first blood really set him toward it. Yeah.
Insania.
They do this. Insania looks like he should fall here. BK is at least protected. Now Tiger arriving. He wants to try and punish this a little, but mind control not really an easy find. A lot of damage is being dished out. Maybe one more Lucent Beam, but he's too fast on the move away to actually be killed off. That's kind of the key, right? Is when these nighttime strikes for NIGMA, that they do need to find that high value, because Medusa's going to want a little bit of space in this game. I guess the other thing they need though is they need V6 first, because he's still only level 5, so it's not like he can maybe go top and rotate and like make anything happen yet.
Yeah, you probably want to get when you get the 4 points in Spirit Siphon, that's very good. You've got these two tanky strength heroes on Liquid, the Mars and the Deep. They do struggle sort of like Siphon.
Nice snatch away by GH, took the haste rune away from Mars, and is just making sure that Liquid don't feel comfortable in his top lane.
Yeah, despite the death there on Miracle, Liquid are up 1k here. They've got 3 cores farming well, whereas you have this DK. The Luna not having the best of times up top.
No, and she can recover as long as they start making stacks, but I think right now, yeah, there's not really been a chance to make any for her.
Scary for him to walk up. You tank a Lucent Beam when you're at the wrong place lane, you could die very quickly.
It's also the case, like, you know, you can't really even go off and make stacks easily as Insania, because if you use the nearby camps, GH, he's going to get value out of that with the Astral Spirit. Look at the top one. See how Mike recovers after the laning phase, and Miracle, nonetheless, is going to be coming out pretty strong. So they're going to try and punch again. Arena's there. Spin against the wall. He's out of mana. But the Stomp will zone them away, so they cannot finish off what they started.
Yeah, he is there to protect Miracle. No more of those shenanigans. He even has a stack here. Boxing bottom.
He's dope for this. The Dragon Tail stuns him up on the Tats. A lot of damage being tanked. There's only a level 1 brief fast. They can't get him. The Magic Missile is going to come out. The Crypt Swarm through. Quick for being brought low. Busy baiting him in. They need one more hit and they'll find it. He's able to close that kill. With the Capole here, they might be able to get this tower. They're going to zone Tiger away. Magic Missile coming off cooldown, but he gets in the Shadow Realm and he stays there.
Yeah, and the awkward thing for Boxy there was he ports bottom, but he doesn't have any mana. He just used his arena and all his spells pretty much in the mid lane. He might have tanked a snake on his way out, because he was pretty much completely empty. And this is gonna be a kill onto Quetra and also probably a tier 1 here.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah. Pretty quick value gained out of the Exo. I mean, it's not often you in the first Exo get that sort of value.
And look at Miracle here. He's gonna find these stacks.
Oh, just as Insania had started making them as well. Oh, that's gotta be painful.
Dire's turret has been killed.
They haven't got Arena for 15 either, so he just gets to walk away after doing this. There's no way to punish this at all.
Yeah, he doesn't get to take the secondary camp and he misses out on 1 creep, but still, it's gonna hurt it's gonna be annoying, and now Miracle goes back to find his own stacks. Or net worth for this early on.
He's like, GH, you done with these? I know you like your Astral Spirit. It's like, how about it, bro? I just want the mid lane for a bit, a few extra levels. It's time for you to carry this game for us, buddy. Mind control. Yeah, he's got 1 more minute to maybe find some sort of impact here. You can see he's actually holding on to a point in case he needs the Dark Ascension. Curious to see.
Going for his own stacking now, or stacks for the Medusa. Get that bad
smoke. The off-lane combo are at it again. They made it work in the mid lane, and now they're going to shift to the regular spot to see if they can repeat their performances. Tiger and Boxy are rotating down towards weed lane. Wigfa. But you have a Dragon Form, so you can go for the long-range stun if need be. Kuro and Wee are pretty close together. They're going to jump in, and Reed's going to go down, connects onto the Sue. He gets 1 Spirit Siphon out. Is it enough to protect him? It looks like it won't be. Kuro able to just TP away before the Curse Crown would secure a 2nd kill. Liquid, they should be able to pressure this tier 1 now. Quickfor finally able to do what the DP just done to him.
Yeah, exactly. It's you know, tit for tat. They lose their tower. Now they go with the rotation onto bottom, find the kill on B. Pressuring. I don't think he's gonna get this though.
No, he doesn't have a
Mars ever
catapult.
shows, then yeah, Radiant are scanning because they want to know if anyone is in the vicinity. They want to go back bottom and try to keep this tower alive.
Not there. Goku just has to walk away. Our Dragon Form run out soon, so he at least got most of the value out of it. But so far, unable to just find a way into Nigma's side of the map, which is troublesome. And Miracle, he's farming up pretty fast here. Top of the net worth with over 1,000 gold lead over the Luna at this stage.
Yeah, TD helping him clear some of those stacks. 3k already at the far good. Or kind of quiet in terms of kills. There are a lot of potential rotations. Once Liquid get their 6 of course, Willow, you might see this, the Mars plus Willow combo. There's also of course with the Warlock.
The impressive part to me is how well mind control's farmed, right? Like, yeah, it's almost as if even without really getting many kills in that 5-minute window, it's almost like he's not playing this hero that has these kind of spikes every 5 minutes, right? Like, he's been so chill this. He's sitting second in the CS charts right now ahead of the Luna. And you can just see it in his net worth that he's actually ahead there as well. Usually you see a lot of teams when they draft this Night Stalker, they try to make 2 or 3 kills at least happen in that first 5-minute window, but he seems to feel completely under pressure.
Yeah, Arena gets thrown down there, but the Miracle with the point in Stone Gaze just gonna walk it off. No worries. And they get the tower.
Yeah.
Mind Control also getting very close now to the vessel. And I think this is gonna be, it is gonna be kind of scary for a large, like for quite a couple minutes here, you know, for the next 10, even potentially 15, depending on how long it takes to get this Manta maybe on Luna, BKB, on DK, etc. Boxy. Heroes can suffer against it.
Yeah, they need someone that they can actually play off of. Boxy, he's not really going for a playmaker and kit. He's actually going in again for that blade mail. So he seems to live and die by it, as he did do it last game as well.
Got stacks though. Dire jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mickey is like, Miracle got this treatment, you know, can I have some too? And here it is.
He just used the Eclipse to farm the stacks quicker.
You know, farming efficiency. If you're not gonna use the Eclipse for making anything happen, then, you know, why keep it on cooldown? Just farm some creeps a little bit faster.
Now, imagine if NIGMA had a ward in that jungle and saw that he done that.
Then they'd be like,
that's the only risk. They just, no. Miracle will be like, wow, that's efficiency. The rest of them be like, you can kill her now, right? Oh, Arena bomb. Pinned one. Kuro being brought low. Tanky enough to live though. They're going to drop the rock on top of him. Glob him down low. He will fall. Magic Missile might save the life of the second, but the Curse Crown's going to come through on a GH. The Bramble Maze is down. The slows are too much. Spear is a whip though. Boxy.
Tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. That should have been maybe a second kill.
Radiant's bottom
And now we can just tell them all to bugger off. They did get the tower. Koifu was at least able to find that on the side while all this was happening, but they did use the rock, and the bonus they got on the side was only a pos 5 kill.
Look at Mind Control though. He's just Night Stalker is, you know, one of those heroes you generally see as a pretty active hero.
That's what I mean.
Just
is under attack.
like he's content, you know. There's no need to rush things. Manta already going to be completed by Miracle. Very good timing.
It is weird to see, like I was saying earlier, when you pick a Night Stalker, usually they're like very hard pressed to find their value in those 5-minute windows, right? But he's literally just been sitting here chilling the entire time, as if there's not a game going on around him.
Yeah, just kind of content to keep scaling here. This beefy Night Stalker may become an issue. Can't be brought down quick enough. Getting a BKB on the Night Stalker would be very, very nice. For NIGMA, there's not going to be all that much physical damage for quite a while until the Luna becomes a lot stronger. Yeah, Mind Control, he's just over this beat right after the vessel.
Look at this. Quaker's got the blink. They're going to jump in. This stun's going to count a Miracle in time. They'll move in, clean him up. Don't even have to use that arena. They just burst through a beautiful rotation out of Liquid. Now the question is, what do you do with it? Should be a T1 tap. Arena goes down, connects on the 2. Terrorize, trying to force him into the wall. They're going to run away into it. Kuro just smacking his head against that wall, but Mind Control standing up, ready to fight now. The Eclipse is going to come out. Decent damage coming out, but Mind Control tanky enough to back away. The Coast Ground will stun him up. They'll move forward, looking to clean him up. Foxy has died, but so has Mind Control. With we being so low, this should be an easy push now for Liquid.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Storm will delay it. Maybe they can actually salvage this. I mean, GH, Sleep the Creeps, is slowing this down by a noticeable amount here. Quickfire, the Elder Dragon form is running out soon, so Liquid, they'll have to forfeit that this isn't happening. They'll back up.
Yeah, Kuro with the animation swap there. Try to go on a DK, just blinks out. A very nice blink reveal by Koikwa. Good that he goes for the early blink. Just get on top of these heroes, making sure you get that kill on the Medusa. Yeah, you see Mike, he's catching up quite quickly here.
Yes, he's combat ready more so than Miracle, right? Like, you know, if you can't survive the gank, it is very hard for Miracle to get in the fight right now. Their initiation tools are a little bit lackluster with the way they're built. So I like the Liquid to take advantage of that. The problem is NIGMA, if their strength isn't just standing there and pummeling something, then why not choose something that can't run?
Yeah, this place is kind of dubious for them to fight though. Arena gonna be off cooldown right now. They do have
There it is, Rock. Arena down as well. They force out the ult for Miracle. He's used Stone Gaze. They're going to hold him in place. Boxy will just stand by the side. They need to retreat away from it. To the side, Tiger is going to be picked off Quickfire. Now needs to retreat. Has got the blink in 1 second, but they're going to interrupt him before he can escape. Buyback will come out from Tiger. Quickfire in trouble, will be brought down. Gus Crown's going to get out of Miracle, but Wee's hunting for more. He does see Mike. Pings on him. The Yu's going to be there. They'll be able to connect with a follow-up here. Nice terrorize save, though. It's really good from Tiger. Will be slowed down. With that, they cannot find the kill on Mike anymore. The stomp does connect on the Boxy, but have you got the damage to find this one? He has got the spear. Silence will come out. He is a tanky bugger. And tier 3 might be a little bit too far to dive. They're going to back away. The problem with this, however, for NIGMA is while you did repel the forces of Liquid, with the Exo running out, it's maybe going to be a bit too hard to go finish this rush.
Yeah, it's kind of low, only half health, but still they are a little bit hesitant about going back in there. May try though. There's no rock, there's no arena for 25 seconds.
But there is Eclipse. And in those 25 seconds, do you think you can do this is the real question. Miracle feels confident, he's going in, they're all wards down, so this will be seen coming. In fact, they're dodging the wards right now. They know where they went, they just don't have full vision right now. Walking up river. Wait for we stop from blinking in. Mike, swap in. Quick for a little bit too deep here. Spirit Vessel's going to burst him down. Quick, he's gone. The Storm connects on the 2. They're going to move in for more. Mars in a bit of trouble. Sun's going to come out. No chance to use the arena. They'll turn on to Mike. He's still silenced up. He is going to fall. They'll find more. Maybe they'll find Boxy. He's able to get away as the arena covers his escape, but the damage is done. Now, NIGMA, they can go take whatever the hell they want. They're going to find the Warlock as well.
Very nice swap find there by Kuro. I think they applied I think it was the Wave of Terror maybe that hit him, and then they just get onto this DK once again, 2 fights now in a row, where the DK just gets swapped in like that, and there's a Vessel on top of him. He doesn't feel all that tanky, sure we got the Dragon Blood, but with that Vessel, they have plenty of damage.
And you can see the reluctance for Liquid, right? Like I think they were maybe 8 seconds out from that arena when they got jumped, but it's kind of part of the problem with their draft right now, at least where they're at, right? Because when you look at the level distribution, and Boxy, he's behind Quickfire in terms of level, though, even now, but when they went to that fight, it isn't a level 2 arena, it's not available that often, which means Liquid can get away with these more kind of cheeky Roche attempts at the end.
Might find GH down here.
Yeah, nice clean kill. That does get that level 2 arena, so now on they'll have a bit more often. Insania, however, he ain't gonna get any easy as this game goes on. Dead again.
Issue for Liquid right now, they need DGVs. Yeah, the DGV on Koikwa really badly. Otherwise, if you don't have this tanky guy, I mean, Boxy doesn't feel that tanky either against this DP with the siphons. You don't feel, yeah. You want to be this tanky guy, right? You committed to this blade mail. You want to be this guy just soaking up damage, but with the siphon, just with how tanky Medusa is, and the extra damage from the medallion, the bench, both of these tanks, they don't really feel that good.
No, this is like someone in your favorite RPG just skilling all damage spells and saying that they're going to tank the front line. It doesn't end up going very well. At least Boxy, he's going to make sure he's strong on the initiation, though. He's going for that blink next, and this makes a lot of sense when you look at what Mike is building into. They're full in on this initiation and instantly bursting down the target now, as it will be an Axe Luna that we're heading towards.
Yeah, I think this Axe purchase could be. It could be potentially a turning point for Liquid if they can find it, you know, in a decent timing. Miracle probably gonna get to Scotty before you finish this Axe, but still, you might be able to burst the DP if she gets stunned up by the Dragon Tail. You might be able to kill this DP. You have to worry about the swap, but you know you have this rock to kind of offset potentially the swap. Insania has some serious ambitions here, queuing up the refresher with the help of this. Little Philosopher's Stone. An additional 70 GPM.
Where them GPM talents at? Forces Brian, wishing for the old days. They won't get them. Have to set up on stone. Exo pushing his tower. Will force out the left. Boxy is on standby, but no blink. So, no real way to initiate here. You don't want to be jumping on a Miracle when he has that second life. Wrap around weak, jump in with the Dragon Tail. You get the ult out first on the Tiger, forces him away. Mind control with the reinitiate, the sides coming out the Spirit Vessel as well. Miracle zoning away the rest with the Stone Gaze. They'll find the Kuiper kill and the Stomp comes out. Now the Tiger is a little bit of trouble. Rena's gonna get out, Box is in, we have to fight. They're gonna use the Eclipse, the Box real quickly. Kura's gonna fall, but they've already lost Tiger. In response, weak, being pulled away, able to Spirit Siphon up, standing straight against Boxy. They'll find the kill of Boxy. Mike as well. NIGMA hold, they only lose Kura. The Frisbees will not finish off the DP as we is able to dodge it out with the Yules. And look who's on the side. Mr. Ambition himself, saying it with Farm Wonderful. It's a triple kill for Miracle. Liquid are wiped, and NIGMA are also probably going to find the tier 2 tower off the back of this.
This Stone Gaze is proving way too much of an issue good to be getting into. Pretty much every time they're trying to make something happen, Miracle just presses R, and all of a sudden, Liquid, they can't just keep run, like they can't run into this guy, you know, they can't take this fight. The duration of this Stone Gaze, it's too long. You're gonna take too much damage. Yeah, at this point, Medusa is, well, with the second life now with the Scotty, it's, I mean, this guy is not a target.
No, it is. I don't think he has been for a while now, even before that. It's just the power of this new Stone Gaze, right? I think what the power hit on it is like, you know, this Medusa, it's the stealth pick, right? It's kind of being slept on a little bit, but it's very potent. And the way they changed Stone Gaze now, what used to be such an immobile hero, you see how easy it is for Miracle to park himself between two sides of Liquid, right? He's like, oh, you're making a sandwich? Let me just slide in the middle as a filler.
Yeah, he's just way too beefy. Oh, they need to wait for the Sages to expire, maybe get your Luna to level 8, get the Axe, then try to do something. I mean, once Medusa doesn't have Aegis anymore, it can potentially die. Of course, Kuro is going to be ready with the swap, going for the help out quite a bit.
Yeah, about to get level 2 swap as well, so who has some range to it, it'll be hard to find both of them together. That's kind of been the thing that is somewhat been working for Liquid, right? Is that with the swap range being so short, there's a high chance that Kuro will be near Miracle. But not likely to be the case for much longer. And also this Medusa is just getting ridiculous level-wise. It's about to hit 20. Which, I mean, this game, you kind of have your pick. Both are pretty valuable. We've seen how much value the Stone Gaze gets in here. Might just be that he takes the Mystic Snake cooldown.
Already queuing Butterfly there. Yeah, just gotta go Tiger on here.
They are.
Yeah, that's gotta be ready to
jump in. Quick foot. Stun on the Wii. Spear. He's being chased on the heat ball here though. The Terrorize coming out. Will scare away into the arena. Lockdown being done. Swap to get him away. And instead they're gonna hunt in looking for Liquid's back line here. Quicker down to half HP. They will lose Wii, but Miracle is in the face of refusing to lead them by Boxy and Mike. Quick for next to full. Miracle looking all but unstoppable. I don't know what you do about him. I mean, it's going to be one lane at least.
I don't know if there's anything you can do at this point. Kuro with
they call it?
Yeah, they know. It's done. I mean, Kuro with a nice swap there. We had like bouncing around inside the Mars arena into the terror. The Kuro season. Once again, he does go down, but in the end, you have your Scotty slow onto the Luna. You got the Night Stalker chasing. It's just there's